Hey guys, Bert here. It's that time again for me to answer your questions. So as you know, every week I get a ton of emails from people just like you asking me questions, asking for some advice. And every week I pick one who I will answer here on video. So that being said, I'll answer this question. So Carolyn from Des Moines, Iowa asks, I want to launch my creative graphics service online soon. I have a specific URL in mind, but it's not available. Derivatives just don't cut it. I've kept my eye on this site for quite some time, and it's basically cobwebbed, no active info, no changes since 2005. So your question is, how can I locate the site's owner and convince them to sell me the URL? It's actually pretty easy. If you go to www.whois.net, that's WHOIS.net, and then type in the domain name, hit enter, it's going to tell you who owns it. Okay, their contact information will be there. Their name, their phone number most of the time, email address. Sometimes you might not see it there though, because they have it listed as private, meaning they're paying for an extra service so that people like you don't contact who owns the domain. In some cases, you'll also find by going to whois.net that it will tell you that it's registered at a particular company. For example, GoDaddy is the most popular one and well-known one in the United States. So if you recognize that it's from GoDaddy, it'll tell you that. Then you would just go to GoDaddy and go to Google, type in GoDaddy Whois, and then it's going to bring you to GoDaddy's own search function. Type in the URL, hit enter, and it should populate with their information there. First thing that I would do is I would send an email and do this from an obscure email address, something that does not show that, for example, you're in creative graphic design, because they're going to see that you want the domain and probably try to charge you more. So if you just come across as a person who's interested in the domain, maybe they will get rid of it. But if it's been inactive since 2005, as you say, then that means that the person's probably losing anywhere between $10 to $15 per year by having this domain and doing nothing. So what I always like to do is start low, and give them a low number, and then they probably will say no, and then ask them what a reasonable number is. There's an entire industry out there that has to do with flipping domains, and it can be very, very lucrative business for some people. But yeah, if you need further clarification, let me know. But Carolyn, I hope that helps. I wish you all the luck in the world, and be a good negotiator.